Hello traders, this is Forex Nelson and I'm back again today with another 7 trades. Today's date is October the 22nd and I'm using my new PIP trigger trading system. Now this system uses the PIP trigger. It's this channel, lower, which is blue, upper, which is red, showing support and resistance. And of course has the gold arrow. When you see the gold arrow followed by a red arrow, you can get in. Gold arrow, blue arrow here, here, and here, you can get in. Usually you're trying to hit the top of the channel. Hits the top of the channel. Red arrow, we're selling. Trading is easy, at least it is for me, once you have a good system, good education, and a good daily trade plan. Now every morning I'm in front of the computer looking at all the different instruments, both Forex and futures. Then I'm looking at my daily trade plan, and once I decide I want to be buying and or selling, I will manually, I repeat manually, put in this white arrow just to remind me it's time to short. Now you also have the super signal arrows, blue and red, and down at the bottom you have some oscillating indicators. I love this accelerator here, as it really shows the cycles for going up and down along with these arrows. You'll not only get an alert sound and this pop-up box here suggesting to buy and or sell. Now here's my daily trade plan. It's running in real time, analyzing the charts from the monthly all the way down to the 30 minutes. And within the comments here it'll say look for bearish trades, bullish trades, sometimes just not enough strength, and sometimes it'll even say preferred, which means there's more strength for going up or down. Now, if you're trading without any kind of a daily trade plan, well, that's one good reason why you are failing. Now, if you want to get more information on this daily trade plan, well, you can look right below this video in the description. And of course, if you need more information, just get in contact with me. Okay, now let's run a check on these trades. First one was Euro CAD. As you can see here, I sold all instruments. Started trading a little bit later, just before 9, after 9. Closed them all out just before, it looks like 10:30. And the time right now is 10:40 a.m. New York time. So let's drag and drop this up, see where I got in at. Got in here, got out there. Arrow from the daily trade plan. PIP trigger gold arrow. And would have had an alert. It would have said over here, sell alert. I sold it knowing that it could do another cycle. Didn't bother me because I know the overall picture is down. Got in here. Close out there, locking in about 15 pips, and that paid out $107. Okay, we're moving on to the next trade, which is the dollar CAD. Let's drag and drop this up, see where I got in at. Had the arrow from the daily trade plan, the PIP trigger, gold arrow. And of course I knew on this candle that the next candle was going to produce the red arrow, so I just pulled the trigger because everything on the top and the bottom was telling me going down, and down it went. Got in here and I closed out here when it hit the lower channel along with the ADR. Time to close it, locking in 34 pips, and that paid out $250. Okay, now we can move on to the futures, the indexes. As you can clearly see, they move a lot more and pay a lot more. First one I did, Dow Jones. Now the Dow Jones, like the S&P 500, pays $5 for each tick. So let's drag and drop this up, see where it got in at. Took the money, divided by 5, and the calculator says we're looking for 87. So we had the arrow from the daily trade plan, PIP trigger, arrow, and of course we had a super signal arrow back here and another one over here. I knew once just looking at price action, everything top and bottom saying going down. And I said we're looking for 87. There it is right there, 87 ticks, paying out $435. Okay, let's move on to the next trade, the S&P 500. S&P 500 is right at the end here. Let's drag and drop this up, see where it got in at. Should have stayed in some more, but I'm very happy with the totals. Usually I'm just looking for 200 pips and or ticks. Took the money, divided by 5. Calculator says I'm looking for 137. So we had the arrow from the daily trade plan. Super signal. Everything top and bottom saying going down. Like I said, trading is easy and a lot of fun once you have all the proper tools. So we're looking for 137. There it is right there, 137. If I was in the trade right now, be up over 300. But those 137 ticks I was happy with, and that paid out $687. Okay, let's move on to the NASDAQ. NASDAQ pays $20 for each tick. Took the money, divided by 20. Calculator says we're looking for approximately for 47. So let's drag and drop this up, looking for those 47. I wish I stayed in the trade. Look at that beautiful big move. So got in here, and like I said, down to the bottom, just to let you know, was 168. But I was happy with the 47. There it is right there. That paid out $934. Okay, let's move on to the Russell. Now the Russell pays $10 for each tick, so it's easy to see. We're looking for 99, so let's just drag and drop this up. 99, got in here, did a little bouncing around, not too worried about that. And so we're looking for 99. There it is right there, 99. And that ended up paying out $990. Okay, let's move on to the last trade, which is DAX 30. On this DAX 30, does pay $3.75 for each tick. So I took the money, divided by 3.75. Calculator says we're looking for 465. I got in at this point here, had the daily trade plan saying to sell. We had the super signal arrows. So let's just run a check on it. Calculator says we're looking for 465, 464. Well, that's as close as I'm going to be able to show. It's 465. And all of those ticks, as you can see, paid out $1,743. Another great tool I highly recommend is my FibMaster tool. After you get it, you would just click on this tab right here. You would go from swing high to swing low. There's your pullback. Hit entry 3. And as a general rule, if it hits the entries and starts to work its way down, when you're selling of course, it'll usually make it to target at least minimum 1, 2, 3, 4 or 5, and the market is still going, just to let you know. And it does have a grand total of 10 targets here. It's a great tool to have. It works so fantastic is that millions of traders all over the world use Fibonacci. Now if you have any questions regarding this FibMaster tool, just get back to me. Plus there's a lot of information right below this video in the description. It's a complete full course, over 3 gigabytes, 30 training videos. plenty of trading examples exactly how to trade using Fibonacci. So another great day of trading using my PIP trigger trading system. I knew it was well over 200 pips and or ticks, mainly because it is stacks 30. Grand total came to 884, and all of those pips and ticks, as you can see, paid out $5,147. So if your system's not producing great results, like my PIP trigger, I recommend you get your hands on it. Don't forget about the daily trade plan. Don't forget about the FibMaster tool. Now, if you have any questions, it's quite simple. Just get in contact with me. To do that is quite easy. All you have to do is look right below this video in the description. You'll get my contact information. Now you can pick up the phone and call me directly. I do answer the phone most of the time. And of course, if you can't call me, well, send me an email. Now I really do prefer Teams. Now I made a link. All you got to do is click on it, and we'll have a Teams connection. And after that, I should be able to answer most of your questions. If you want, I can even do some screen sharing. Now also in the description, you'll see 5 different packages. I do charge $250 for each package, and I do have an ongoing special offer. Obviously, if you just want one package, well, that's $250 US. If you want 2 packages, that's $400. And of course, if you want 3 packages, that's $500. And of course, if you're looking for a bigger discount, well, just send me your name and your email address, and I'll send you some packages where I offer a 50% discount. Well, looks like it's time to wrap up this video. And of course, if you like the video, please give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. So until the next trading day and video, I want to wish you good luck with your trading, and remember to keep yourself and your family safe. Okay, bye for now.